Hey everybody, it's your boy Jack here, and today in this video I'm going to be unboxing this. Boom! The comic box or subscription box for June 2018. I'm really excited to open up this box. Something I always say about this box that I would want to see from it is a sticker just like right here. Some kind of design that says comic box, because it'd be a bit easier for thumbnail, but whatever, I'm being petty. This is a really great subscription box if you're into newer like age comics, like knowing what's coming out comics-wise. If you're interested in variant or collector edition kind of comics, Stadium Comics, who's a company that owns, like, who does curates this box and everything, they give like limited edition covers. They've given like signed covers, everything like that, variant covers, and I really do like that box for that reason. So yeah, if you're interested in getting this box, you can check out the pricing and information linked down below. And yeah. So let's dive into this. Let's cut the tape, let's open up the box, and let's see what we can see. We'll open up the box. We got the spoiler card, which I'll read for later. We got the bubble wrap, which I'm always popping, because I always say that. And then, boom. Here are the comics in the tissue paper. Each comic comes baked and boarded, and that's something I like about this company, that they do that. It even comes in a protective sleeve with all the comics. The first comic we have for June is this one here. Boom! Ooh! I know which comic this is from. This is a Stadium Comics limited run that they did. They've done this before with this actual issue and stuff. I think this is the first appearance of Cable. It is a how to describe it? It's a tribute cover to the first issue of Cable and everything. This cover here is this is Betty and Veronica, an Archie comic, and they do that quite often and stuff. And I like that. Another exclusive thing. I like it too. It says not $1 US on there. Probably worth a lot more. I like that though, and I like how they do that. This is one of the tribute covers and everything, and I really like that. So yeah, gotta give a thumbs up there. I think that's really cool, and I like how they do these very like tribute covers. So that's comic number 1 down. How are we gonna do this? They always stack it in a complicated way. Let's do the next one here. Let's do the one at the very bottom, and it's heavy. It is like heavy. Let's do this next one here. Comic number 2. Boom. This is like a 20-pound comic here. So this is the Going Down Swinging, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 800. It is the conclusion to Going Down Swinging. It's an 80-page, 1-story, no holds bar. It's priced at $9.99 US. No Canadian pricing in there, but damn, this thing's heavy. This is like a thick 2 pounds. Not really, but like it feels like 4 or 5 comics at least. Like, and I like that. That's like that extra value kind of component, and I'm happy about that. Getting that 80-page giant going on, and I really like the cover itself too, because you got Spider-Man in the middle, you got Miles Morales on the cover, you got this like evil, spooky face right up here. And yeah, damn, this is like a thick cover. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited to read this, the conclusion to The Amazing Spider-Man. That's an awesome thing. And this is like the first like 80-page comic that I've gotten from this box, so I'm appreciative of it. The next one we have here isn't bagged or boarded, which is weird. I know they did that one time and it was a bonus book, but I'm not sure what was going on. So let's take a look at it here. Boom. This is the DC Nation 3 stories for only 25 cents. It's issue number 0. I know this was at like Free Comic Book Day and stuff, so I think that's maybe why it is, but it's only 25 cents, I think it's US and everything. So it's cool, it's a 3-issue story. I would have loved for this to be bagged and boarded, and I'm slightly disappointed that it isn't bagged or boarded, just because I'd like to keep them consistently packaged and everything. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. But it's issue number 0. We got Batman and Catwoman invitation being ripped up by the Joker in the middle here. We got Superman and I think Wonder Woman as well. And there's 3 smaller stories and everything. So yeah. That's cool. The only thing is I wish that they were baked and boarded. So slightly petty about that. So moving forward, we have another comic here that isn't baked and boarded either. Let's take a look at that one. Boom. So this is a Power Rangers comic. This is a comic from Free Comic Book Day. It's sort of cool that like they're giving us like some bonus books here. So this is a Free Comic Book Day comic. Is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid. This is from Boom Studios. I know we got a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic already a couple months ago, and it was like a variant cover and everything. I don't mind Power Rangers and everything. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome, but I don't love the art style and everything. But yeah, but that's cool. We got a free comic from Free Comic Book Day, even though it's not Free Comic Book Day anymore. That's sort of cool though. I'm okay with that. I just sort of like, as I said before, wish it would be baked and boarded because it's just like consistency, that kind of thing. So moving forward, we got 2 more comics to go. So let's take a look at comic number 5, 5. Boom. Ooh, look at this cover. Looks like a Venom comic. Yeah, so this is Venom issue number 1, priced at $4.99 US, rated T for teen. And yeah, you got Venom on the cover. This is really cool. I really like Venom as a character. I think he's a really interesting character. Really liked him in like the Spiderman universe. And they've kept it consistent with the past few months of having Venom comics in this subscription box. I think the first one was the original Todd McFarlane one, where it was one of the first, like it was like issue 300. I think it was like Spider-Man versus Venom. Next month, like last month, was Venomized. That's a big word. Venomized. And this is just a Venom comic, issue number 1, and I really like the comic and everything. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's a variant edition or anything, but it is a bit of a thicker comic, so I like that. So yeah, let's dive into our last comic here. Our last one. Comic number 6. Let's take a look. Boom. Ooh! I was like wanting this one too. I was interested in it. I was down for it. I was gonna maybe get it. Let's take a look at it. Ooh! This is a Black Panther comic. Ooh! I know this comic. I know this is sort of a bit of like a reinvention of like Black Panther and Wakanda and everything. It says up top, the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. To be honest, I was sort of interested in getting this comic because I heard a lot of good things about it and how they reinvented the comics and everything. So I was interested in getting this. I'm glad that I got it and everything. It looks like a good comic, and I like the level of detail that they have on everything. This is Legacy issue 173, but Marvel like issue number 1 of the Black Panther series. So I really like that. I'm interested. I'm down for that. Obviously with Black Panther coming out, I'd be down for reading a Black Panther comic. So yeah. So that's all the comics in the box. Let's go move into a recap. So we've unboxed all of the comics in this box. Let's head into the recap. So something I like about Comic Boxer as a subscription box is they give you a nice newsletter explaining to you why they picked the comics that they did for this month. And that's something I really like. So let's go into our recap and recap why they chose these comics for this month. So firstly, we got our Betty and Veronica Friends Forever issue number 1. It's a Stadium Comics exclusive comic. It is a limit of 500 comics, and it's selling. They say it's selling online for about $50 online. I'm guessing that's probably in mint condition, but still, it only has 500 cables, and it's a tribute cover, as I've said before, for the first appearance of Cable in the New Mutants issue number 87. This is something I like about Stadium Comics personally. Gotta give it a thumbs up. I like that. So yeah, I like that. I think that's an awesome comic. So moving forward, we got the next comic here. This is Venom issue number 1. It is done by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. So the description for this book reads, in wake of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s collapse, an ancient primordial evil has been awakened beneath the streets of New York, and with it comes an equally evil has awakened in that most wicked web slinger, Venom, still a lethal protector of the innocent in New York. This never before seen threat could force Venom to relinquish everything he holds dear, including Eddie Brock. Just two of the hottest creators in comics today, Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman, for a Venom adventure of 1,000 years in the making. So this is a really cool, sort of sounds like a showdown kind of comic with Venom in there. I like this. I really like the cover as well. I'm interested to read. So the next comic we have here is this one, Boom, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 800. And it's an 80-page one-story giant. Let's read the description for it. So, Dan Slott and Stuart Immonen, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, are joined by many artists who made the last 10 years of Spider-Man so amazing. The biggest Peter Parker / Norm Osborn storyline of all time unfolds over one 80-page storyline. A story unmatched in comics. Who lives, who dies, and what scars will Spider-Man bear when he comes out of here? This cover here retails online for about $9.99, as it says on the cover. So cool. I'm excited to see this showdown go down. I'm excited to see if this would be my favorite comic because it looks like very hyped up. So moving forward, we got Black Panther issue number 1. Let's read the description on why they chose this comic. So, a bold new direction for Black Panther. For many years, T'Challa has fought invaders in his homeland, protecting Wakanda for everything from meddling governments to long-lost gods. Now he will discover that Wakanda is much bigger than he ever dreamed. Across the vast multiverse lies an empire founded in T'Challa's name. Readers will catch a glimpse of it in Marvel Legacy number 1. Now we'll find out the truth behind the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. Ta-Nehisi Coates welcomes aboard a fan favorite artist, Daniel Acuna, for a Black Panther story like no other. That sounds actually awesome. I really like that. I really like this story. I'm 100% down to read this now. Just based off of the description that they give. So I got to give a thumbs up to it. Now, for these two comics here, the ones that aren't bagged or boarded, they are promotional comics that that Comic Boxer has given to us as more as bonus comics and everything from Free Comic Book Day and everything. There is a description for the DC Nation number 0. Just basically saying the same thing that I've said with the 3 stories and everything, but the Shattered Grid story is a new story and everything that they put into this comic. So it's a new story that this is a new comic that they put in the box, just as sort of like a bonus comic and everything. So I'm happy about that. The only thing I'll say, as I've said before, is I wish that they were baked and boarded. Something that Comic Boxer has really done over the past 8 months or 8 or 10 months that I've had this box, or 7 months that I've had this box, has been consistent when it comes to packaging. And to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed that there are 2 comics that aren't baked or boarded, or at least the one I would just have that expectation that they would be baked and boarded as well, just to keep consistent with packaging. So yeah, so that's all the comics in the box. They've all been recapped. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jack Skinner. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about this box down below in the comments, and hit post notifications if you want to know when I'm posting stuff, because I know I've been a bit inconsistent lately. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, you guys have a good night, and bye!